Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I apologize for the lighting on this video. I'm still getting the hang of the best way to make videos in my car. And today I'm in a car that's much smaller than the one that I'm used to driving. I drive a Ford Expedition. My wife drives a Saturn Vue, which is a lot smaller. And I'm a big person driving a very small car right now. Not a very small car, but a smaller car. But I did want to take a minute to make a video because I promised you guys I would give my starting weight and kind of talk about what my diet is going to be, what I'm going to start doing. Because I'm not officially starting the diet today. Officially it'll be in the morning. But because I work night shift, in the morning is today for me, because I'll start my shift here in about 45 minutes and I'll get off at 6 a.m. So I'm declaring 5 a.m. to be the beginning of my weight loss, because I've packed stuff to take with me for my breakfast, but the stuff that I packed for my dinner tonight is not diet food. So when I got up from my sleep today, which those of you that don't know, I sleep most of the day on Sundays because on the weekends I work night shift at a second job. So I worked last night, I slept all day today, I'm going to work tonight. But when I got up, I got on the scale before I ate anything, before I got dressed, before I did anything. I used the bathroom, but you know, you always want to weigh yourself after you use the bathroom, because obviously getting rid of a little bit of weight. So I have a scale that is it's made by a company called Real Appeal, which is part of a weight loss plan that I was part of, that I haven't really been participating in like I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to have an online meeting with them every week, and I tend to skip it, especially because the time that they schedule me to be on is the same time that Star Trek Discovery comes on. But now that Discovery's over, maybe I'll get back on those meetings. So I got on the scale. I'm dragging this out. I don't want to talk about my weight. I hate talking about my actual weight, which, I mean, for guys, people always say it's different for guys, and guys don't care. But guys do care. I mean, guys care if that number gets up, because there's people think a certain way about people that are over a certain weight. You know, you start getting over 300 pounds and people start making assumptions about you and your lifestyle. Some of those assumptions are correct. Most of them are not. You know, people think when you get over 300 pounds, well, you just sit around your fat butt and you don't do anything. That's not true. I work 2 jobs. I work 60 plus hours a week. You know, I'm not a lazy guy. I have low energy because I use the energy that I do have at work, and when I get home I'm zapped and I need to rest. But I would probably have more energy if I ate right and I exercised a little more. Neither here nor there. My weight was 346.6 pounds, which is not my biggest. I thought that I was at my biggest, but I actually did a little bit of weight loss earlier this year, a month or so ago, a couple months ago, and lost probably about 20 pounds. I've gained a lot of it back, not all of it, but the biggest I've ever been is 359 pounds. I remember that exactly because I told myself, well, at least you're not 360, you know, like that's something. But 359 pounds is my biggest. Now I'm at 346.6. So I'm a little under 14 pounds less than little under 13 pounds less than my biggest, which is, I mean, not a great place to be. I'd rather be much, much lower. So what am I going to do about it? Obviously, I'm going to lose weight. And I almost said the word, I'm going to try to lose weight. Those words almost came out of my mouth. Which, I'm going to try to lose weight is not good enough, because I have tried to lose weight my whole life, and sometimes I'm successful at it and sometimes I'm not. I'm at the point in my life where I have to lose weight, because if I don't, I'm gonna die. I mean, that's all there is to it. I am 41 years old. You don't see a lot of 60-year-old men that weigh 346.6 pounds, because they don't make it that far. Their body, even if it's not something like, because my heart is relatively healthy. I had a checkup, within the last 6 months or so. They checked out my heart, and checked out my breathing, and checked your blood pressure and your blood sugar levels, and all that stuff is decent. Could be better, could be a lot worse. It's decent. So I'm not worried that I'm on the verge of a heart attack. What I'm worried about is that if something doesn't change within the next decade or so, I'm really afraid that my body is just going to give out. It's just gonna say that's enough. Can't do it anymore. We've been lugging your fat butt around for too long, and we're tired, and we're done. And that's truly something that I worry about sometimes, because I feel so much more tired than I probably should. But the plan is I'm going to exercise. I'm not going to jump into, I'm going to run a 5K next week. I have run a 5K before, and I would like to get back to that. But I'm not going to jump right into trying to do that. For one thing, my knees would blow out. I wouldn't say I have knee problems, but I do have knee pain. And a lot of it is because of the excess weight that I carry around. So I'm going to, the first thing I'm going to do is change my diet. And I'm going to exercise more, but I'm not necessarily going to get into working out rigorously every day. I'm going to try to walk every day. I'm going to try to walk at least 4 times a week. I've got a plan for that. I've got a gym at the apartment that has a treadmill. I'm going to walk on that for 30 minutes. At least a couple of times a week. And then at my weekend job, if the weather is okay, the place where I work, there's only 2 of us on the property at night. So I'll take my lunch break, and I'll let the other guy mind the store while I go out to the parking lot and walk for 30 minutes or so. And I do that at night. Now, the place where I work, the neighborhood is not great, but it's all completely fenced in. It's got gates and stuff, so I feel pretty safe out there. It could be midnight when I'm out there trying to get my walking, so which it also helps kind of get the blood flowing and help keep you awake and energized to get through your shift. So the meal plan is, number 1, I'm going to cut out, I'm not going to do this, you hear a lot of low carb, keto, all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing any of that, not yet anyway. I may do something, experiment with some of that in the future, but right now the idea is to eat less and move more, so exercise more and eat less than what I've been eating. A lot of the calories that I take in are from drinks, like, this is my last night before my weight loss, so I have my handy dandy Mountain Dew that I'm going to be drinking, and Mountain Dew has a lot of calories, so you're drinking a lot of empty calories. Drinking soda does not fill you up, so obviously you're going to be eating calories as well, and when you're eating calories and you're drinking calories, obviously it creates weight problems. So that's the number one thing. Quit drinking the sugary drinks. You know, drink diet drinks, drink water. The main thing is drinking a lot more water. And not snacking. You know, I have a real problem. I can go all day long without a snack. My problem is at night before I go to bed, not sitting there with a bag of chips or some ice cream. My weakness is ice cream because I live right next to Publix, and they always have a sale on ice cream. There is some ice cream brand that is always buy one get one free. So I'll go in there and I'll get the kind of ice cream that I like and the kind of ice cream that my wife likes, and we'll each. She'll eat a bowl, but I'll eat almost my whole carton. You know, and you're talking like a half-gallon container of ice cream. I'll eat a big bowl of it, and then a couple hours later, I'm like, you know what? I think I want some more ice cream, and I'll just go in there and get the rest of the carton. I'll just sit there and eat all of it. It's terrible, but it happens. So I'm gonna stop doing that. Changing what you eat for breakfast. Not gonna be stopping at McDonald's and getting a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, which I'm of the mind that you can eat basically anything you want and lose weight as long as you watch how much of it you eat. But if you have a problem with portions like I do, then it's just a good idea not to eat things that trigger overindulgence. And one thing for me is going to McDonald's and getting a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit because they're always on sale. You can always get 2 of them for $3 or something like that. So I end up getting 2 of them and a hash brown. And then you've eaten half of the calories that you need for the entire day, and it's not even 7 a.m. yet. You know? So breakfast tomorrow is going to be a bowl of Honey Bunches of Oats with no added sugar. And that's one thing is I like to add a little bit of sugar to my cereal. I'm not going to do that. Honey Bunches of Oats is already plenty sweet enough. It does not need any more sugar. So I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal for breakfast, and then for lunch I'm just gonna have a turkey sandwich and a single serving bag of chips. I'm not gonna get a big bag and pull out a handful of chips because then you get into eating more than a portion and calling it one portion, but it's not. So single serving bag of chips, and then no snacks in the afternoon. You know, just water, maybe a Diet Coke or something like that. Diet Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew is one of my weaknesses. And yeah, I know a lot of people are going to watch this and say, well, you need to cut out the soda. I know, I don't need to drink sodas at all, even diet sodas, but I'm not going to do all that at once. But I've tried doing all that at once before and it doesn't work. I feel deprived, you know, so one step at a time. We'll change some of the eating habits first. We'll get into some of the other stuff later. Dinner, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner yet because I'm starting this plan that I told you about in the last video where I am going to be ordering meals that are going to be brought to my house already prepared. And they have 2 different kinds. They have a regular meal and they have a healthy meal option. I'm ordering the healthy meal option. My wife and my daughter are going to order the regular option, which is not bad because you're just eating a single serving. If you eat a single serving of quote-unquote bad food, it's not that bad because, you know, you can work that into any plan, you know, any kind of calorie counting, whatever. So the regular meal options are things like it might be fried chicken, it might be spaghetti, it might be shepherd's pie, something like that. And then the healthy options are things like some grilled chicken, some grilled fish, some grilled vegetables, maybe some type of potato, something like that. And I'm not going to be getting dessert. I'm going to try really hard to cut out sugar. I'm not as big of a sugar fiend as I am a salty fiend. I like chips and salsa more than I like cake and pie and stuff like that. Other than ice cream, I do love ice cream. So that's the plan. At least 3 nights this week we're going to have those meals delivered. We always eat out at least once a week, so I have to work on my eating out. Have to make sure that I don't eat out at somewhere like McDonald's, or if I do, make sure I get a salad. I have a Subway right next to my house, so it's real easy to just go get a 6-inch grilled chicken sub or something like that. And Subway has a lot of healthier options, so I'll probably do that one night this week. But anyway, that's the plan. I just wanted to do this video. It went on longer than I thought it would, but I just wanted to tell you guys what the starting weight is, what the plan is starting out. Guys, let me know if you have any tips of getting started in weight loss. I'm not asking for tips on how to get swole or anything like that. I'm 41. I'm not gonna try to be the Beastmaster. I'm not gonna get built up, you know. I'll leave that for my little brother. You know, my little brother is with my big brother because he's younger than me, but dude looks like He-Man. If you have any tips, I would love for you to send them to me. I mean, you can drop them in the comments on this video, or you can, if you just want to write to me, you can find me on Facebook. I mean, I'm on Facebook, but you can also find me on CosmicPotato.com. It's where my podcasts are. If you want to hear me ramble on about Star Trek or Doctor Who or Star Wars, Marvel stuff, you know, whatever. And subscribe to this channel so that you know, because that'll help other people find the channel. Maybe there's somebody out there that'll get some kind of help from watching someone else struggle with the same things that they struggle with. When you do subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and that's gonna give you a notification in your email whenever I drop a new video. Other than that, I got to come up with a cool way to sign off these videos. You know, like John Green always says, don't forget to be awesome. Jesse Ridgway always says, don't always remember to keep it rigid, or something like that. So tell me what you think my sign off should be. You know, you used to, when I was doing the Shrinking Sean podcast, which I ended up stopping because it was called Shrinking Sean, and Sean wasn't shrinking. Sean was growing. I always tried to end it with happy eating, you know, because I was talking about eating healthier and stuff like that. But let me know what you think my sign-off should be, and you can drop it, as John Green would say, drop it in the doobly-doo. Or write me. You can also email me. If you want to email me, I am Shawn Ray, ShawnWnWray at CosmicPotato.com. Also, Shrinking Sean at CosmicPotato.com. Just because I may or may not do another podcast based on this. It just depends on how this goes. Talk to you guys later. Bye.